All right, the other day I pulled Attuma, a Series 4 card, out of a collector's reserve, and I was a little bit disappointed, I guess, and a lot of people on Twitter came and said, no, he's great. Savage Yeti Game says, you got to try this deck. And so I want to show you there's some amazing things you can do with Attuma. Now, I don't know that I would spend 3,000 collector's reserve on Attuma, but if you do happen to get him, I think there's a lot of fun things and there are some good builds. The other thing too is that he is not one of the cards that is scheduled to go down on the 31st of January from Series 4 to Series 3. So my best guess is that he will be the following month. So like late February, early March. Maybe then he will move from Series 4 to Series 3, and then you can pick him up, 1 in 4 chance out of a collector's reserve. If you're still in pool 3, maybe you'll get him then, or for 1,000 collector tokens. Now, let's just go over the synergies and 3 different decks, and we're going to play a couple of them here and have some highlights. First things first, if you have another card here at the end of your turn, destroy this. When I first saw this, like, oh, this is going to be horrible. There's actually ways to work around this. One of them is armor. Armor works great. The things that have thrown me off with armor the most is like Magneto or Polaris. Magneto pulling the Attuma out of the armor lane, and then he explodes, or Polaris pulling armor out of the lane. So that's something to keep in mind. Professor X. Now, this is a pretty incredible combo that pops off where you play Attuma by himself into a lane on turn 4, which is 10 power, and then you follow up on turn 5 with Professor X. Seems pretty good. There's a build that Yeti is suggesting around that, and that's very good. I think the obvious choice of things that work is going to be Zero. Remove the abilities on the next card you play, so that way it negates all the negative effects, which is very good, that you can just have a very strong card, basically a 4-power card for 10 power. So this happened a lot on turn 5 or turn 6. So basically, it's think of it like this. Like when you have the combo of Zero and Attuma, on turn 5, that's a 5-cost card for 13 power. That's not terrible. And same thing on turn 6 that happened. The other thing that he synergizes with, of course, is, he's a 4-cost card. And so 2 of the builds that I very much like are around Zabu. And Zabu is just probably my favorite card, one of the best cards in the game. Right there, your 4-cost cards cost 2 less. And there's all kinds of interesting combos on these deck builds that we have. And then lastly, super, super expensive Series 5 card, Shuri. She also is a 4-cost card, and so there's going to be a deck around Shuri. Let's take up the 3 decks, and like I said, we're going to play a couple of them. The first one we're going to go over is Yeti's deck right here. I'm not going to play this one. You're welcome. I'll put a link to his video in the description, but this is basically a destroyer build, and so a standard destroyer build, but instead of running like an ongoing destroyer build or something like that, basically it's an Attuma destroyer build. And the synergies here are going to be with armor and with Professor X. So again, those are going to play out well when they go off in the orders like I explained earlier. Then this build right here, I love this. This one turned out great. I had a lot of fun playing this. Zero, yes. Armor, yes. Zabu, yes. All right, we talked about it. The other cards that worked really well with this particular build with Attuma were Moon Girl, basically playing Zabu. And this deck pretty much depended on Zabu popping off. And then being able to draw into duplicate copies of Attuma or duplicate copies of Dracula and play them all on the last turn was a lot of fun. There was also some cool synergies here with the Chantress, basically negating out the negative effects of Typhoid Mary. This deck was a lot of fun. Now, this last deck, someone recently, I think Regis, said this was the best deck in the game, and it's an expensive deck because it includes a lot of cards that maybe people don't have. Shuri, probably one of the best cards in the game for sure, and then Attuma are both cards that are not available in Pool 3. Zabu is, of course, the season card, but you got Zero, of course, Armor, Zabu we've talked about. Maximus is just a good card. Also synergizes well with Zero, so that way you don't have to give your opponents cards. It seems like a no-brainer to snap with this deck, even though I was having good luck and I was winning with these decks. I don't think I was snapping, and I don't think I was getting a lot of value that I could have got. But Shuri, when you play Shuri on turn 4, it feels like you're going to win, especially if you have Zabu out. You could do all kinds of crazy combos with Attuma, Taskmaster, and then this She-Hulk Taskmaster combo. One of my favorite combos in the game. Play Shuri on turn 4, then turn 6, play a She-Hulk that costs 1 for 20 power, and then copy with Taskmaster. And of course, there's Arn and Zola. All kinds of fun combos. All right, hope you enjoy the deck highlights. We're gonna do the fist bump. All right, we've got Zero. Oh, and we look at this. We got lucky right here with Vision right out of the gate, and it's in. So we're gonna. What do I want to do here? I feel like we can wait a turn and see how this is gonna go. All right. All right, we can wait one more turn, actually. Add a squirrel to each location. Oh, I got the wrong deck loaded up. Well, this is fine. All right, All right, we're going to do Shuri Attuma. All right, there's Ironheart. Oh, I can play Attuma or She-Hulk, right? And then I could Taskmaster. Well, I wish I could have seen that Taskmaster earlier. We would have done something differently for sure. Storm, all right. All right, so why don't we play Taskmaster here, and then we can move Vision later if we want to. Sarah. I feel like we're gonna get surfered or patrioted here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we're gonna get surfer or patrioted here. So let's see how this goes. Maximus, okay. Rhino, okay. And there's the surfer. Yeah, we just beat it with raw power. Raw power. Amazing. All right, so this has a very good win rate. Turn 6. So that'd be a tie, right? Let's put Typhoid and Mary there. And then, because we've got 2... All right, this seems to be going okay, I guess. We'll see. I don't know. 13 power on the last turn is fine, right? Can you make up 15 power? All right, we got a W. No Zabu. I've played this deck a little bit last night, and it really pops off when you have a Zabu. All right, let's get rid of 0. And I guess it doesn't matter. Attuma. Let's go. Moon Girl Lizard. Then I have a 10, 20, or 15 in my hand. Right? And my Dracula will be big. I don't know that this is right, but we're going to try it. I don't really know, actually. I'm the best! The truth is revealed right there, my guy. How dare you use logic? Oh, holy hell. So Moon Girl is good here. Let's do it. We're going to have double Dracula Attuma. This is not terrible. All right, let's start the timer now. How long is it going to take for the Daredevil player to make up their mind? You know what? I need to snap whenever I see Zabu or play Zabu. I feel like this deck just pops off when Zabu's in town. And so, like, I think I feel like Zabu is that kind of card. Like when you see it in your hand or something, it's like, all right, this is probably going to turn out. All right, Drax, fine. And then what do you got there? Rocket, all right, on reveal deck of some kind. All right, so my Draculas are going to be at least 10 power, right? So we're going to drop 0 Attuma. And let's put Attuma there. No, we don't want to do that. Let's put Attuma there because of the armor. All right, that's good. And then my Draculas will be 10 or 20. One of them will be 20 and one of them will be 50-50, right? All right, so they went heavy on the right. All right, 0. Boy, we almost won that lane too. Yeah, this deck is good. This deck is good. This is actually a pretty horrible card, a horrible location for me. What we really need here is Taskmaster. That might work. We'll have two 24 power She-Hulks. Out of nowhere. On the last turn, we're going to push. Oh, that messes up with my plan. All right. So it won't come as a surprise, but oh. Actually, it still works. Watch. It still works. Watch. Yeah. It worked. It worked. It worked. We've got Zabu. If we can draw into Shuri, then we'll have all right, Zabu, let's go. Electro. All right. So I can 0 into Attuma. I feel like he's going to play Galactus. I can play Vision and bounce out if I have to. Yeah, Vision will allow me to dip out. And get the 0 cost card. Cool. That actually doesn't matter. So I can Shuri into Apocalypse. All right. So Vision into Death into Bar Sinister. Death's Domain. It'll be fine. Do I even really want to play Zabu or Attuma? I think we just chill out here. And yeah, we just chill out here. $28 if I play Taskmaster, right? If I play Armor Attuma, I play Attuma first, that'll give me 33 points. So I get more points if I play Attuma. Right? Yeah. I get more points if I play Attuma. I'm the best. All right. Thank you for making it to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I just wanted to go over my results with the two different decks that I played. We use a tracker on marvelsnap.pro. And this is the deck there that ran Attuma with Moon Girl, Typhoid Mary, and Dracula. Looks like there is a very large sample size, over 1,000 matches. Anything over 53% is good. Anything over 0.3%, in my opinion, is good. So this deck definitely did that. And I played a total of 13 games, and I had similar, almost identical results. 69% win rate, 0.77 cube rate on average. That was great. Then the Shuri Attuma deck, which was the second deck right here that ran, Arnim Zola, Taskmaster, Vision. Over the last, this is based off of 706 track matches. So this is a pretty high sample size as well. 57% win rate, 0.21 cubes. And if you look, my results are very similar. 60%. I only played 15 games, and then I had 0.33 cubes. So in my assessment of playing all these decks, I actually played the Destroyer deck quite a bit. But this is my favorite build, and this is the one that I recommend right here. It's also a lot less expensive. Basically, there's only one card in here that is in pool 4, and there are no pool 5 cards. It was a lot of fun to play, and that's the one that it seems like not only I had the best results, and so did the larger base community over 1,000 track matches. So thank you so much for introducing me to this deck. I hope you get to play it. And it's not Attuma. Thanks for watching. Keep on gaming, because gamer's cool. I don't know. Like and subscribe, all that stuff that YouTubers say. Bye for now.